Today, I got a great video that I'm actually really excited about. So last week on stream, me and one of my friends did a spectating duos game, but instead of just, spectating it and talking about it, we casted it like it was a Warzone tournament. And it was actually a ton of fun to make, so I'm probably going to do more of these in the future. So let me know how you want to see these done. I'm kind of open-ended. I kind of want to see, what we can do with it and just kind of be creative with what kind of comes to mind when it comes to making these videos. So let me know your thoughts down below, and do not forget to like and subscribe down below. It's really fast, it's really easy, it helps out the channel, and it helps out me a ton. All right, I appreciate you guys. I love you all. See you in the next one. Enjoy the video. Yep, Sam99 Sam.
Yeah.
All right, Sam.
All right. So
All right.
first impressions. Right? A little blocky in the movement.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it.
Yep. I'm feeling it. He's
heartbeating. He's also a heartbeat Marty. Okay.
That's what we
He's
got.
not that way.
So
Okay.
Sam99 Sam that's literally trying to get an advanced UAV with his freaking heartbeat sensor.
Okay. So he's got the stoner out, which I think is a bad play.
Yeah, it's a bad choice. It was good top season 1. He doesn't see the guy top big building.
He could have definitely peppered him with the stoner a little bit. Is he gonna switch to the AUG? No.
No. Yeah, no.
QB's
I think that's a bad choice.
Okay, that is a bad choice.
Yeah, I feel like he's much better off with this stoner. Better range all around. Okay, can't decide.
He's toying with our feelings.
They got about $8,800 in the bank right now. Oh, and it's someone shooting from behind. Will Sam be able to save this?
Oh, he's watching. He sees the shadow.
Yeah, he sees that. Yeah, he sees it.
Oh, is this some
teammate looking? His teammate's looking?
That was rough on his reaction.
Yeah,
I knew exactly where he was like 5 seconds before Sam even reacted.
Exactly. Yeah, I think his awareness. If we had a thing for awareness, it would definitely be a low. This guy's already looking like a demon. Slide canceling around. Jumping.
It turns out he doesn't give a rat's ass about his teammate. He is just demoning it up.
Yeah.
That guy is fried. If anything like a Krig is in my hand.
That is true.
I'll tell you that right now.
So it sounds like there was a res lower levels, but I don't know if he heard it or if he's just playing. Looks like he's just playing this real cautious.
He hears a door.
Sammy goes down again.
Not really surprised. I'm liking more Nina's playstyle than Sam's.
I agree. So we need to go back. Sam, we spectated Sam. Let's give him the quick 1-2 throwdown here of our impressions, of our thoughts. Personally, gun choice, I'll give him a 6. He did have a good SMG. He did have a good SMG in his hands, and even though he did drop, he loses points when he drops the stoner. To be honest.
Yeah.
Thoughts on
it wasn't really the fact that he dropped the stoner, but it's that he picked up the gray QBZ.
Yeah.
That really dropped his level in my book at least.
What would you give him? I gave him a 6. What would you give him for gun choice?
I give him more like a pretty like a 3 or a 4.
Wow.
Just because I think he only picked up the MP5 because it was there and that was the only SMG he came across. I didn't see him come across any other SMG, so I can't even give him a good score for picking up that gun.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. So we have Nina trying to get a buy off. There was someone from his back right who did just get a buy at house. Looks like he's going to try to get car and try to res his teammate, even though his team is quite literally useless.
See, I would say his movement's good. We see a lot of slide canceling. He's a demon, in that respect at least.
Yeah. So let's talk about Nina. Let's go to Nina real quick and give him the breakdown of, his gun choice right now.
Yeah.
I'll
give him a higher score.
Okay.
I like this Bison he has.
Bullfrog.
Oh, it's Bullfrog, not Bison.
Yeah.
Bullfrog. Sorry, they're so similar guns again.
True.
I like the Bullfrog he has. It's a solid gun. It's a solid pickup log ground there. I wish he would get something longer range in his secondary. I wish he would drop his pistol. I know it looks cool, but I can tell you right now it does not perform the way it looks.
Yeah. Okay. So overall score, what do you give Nina?
All friendlies are in the
All right, so I'm gonna give him like a 6 on gun choice. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
Give him like a 7 movement. you know, because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's slide canceling, but only when it's convenient, not like all the time,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Well, I will just say that I was going to give Nina a 7, but he did just absolutely ignore that LC-10 on the ground. And even though the LC-10 is not the best gun in the game, it is definitely better than that pistol that he had. So I think I'm going to actually have to drop him from a 7 down to a 5, as the LC-10 is one of my favorite
Oh,
SMGs
he hears.
currently.
He hears. He's got good awareness. Good
Yep,
awareness.
he does good awareness, decent
Okay.
shots, and is able to down him. Good kill for Nina.
Okay. Okay.
He hears the second
Oh, he's
teammate.
down.
He's looking to rotate. Good way to put himself. I love how he's rotating
Okay.
here. I think he may have seen the parachute. Yep. And we did just see him top stairs, but I don't think he picked up on that intel.
And I'm gonna have to say I don't know Nina personally, but I'm gonna say he has a good headset on. All right.
Yep.
He hears these. He hears the direction of. He knows these guys are above him.
Yep.
All right. He knows he's there. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
There he goes. He picks it up right there.
Mm-hmm.
And a good clean fight, to be honest. Again, Sam
Good.
dead. His 3rd death of the game.
Yeah.
Let's check the feed here.
Oh, he's even
I can't even
reloading.
check it. Oh, and
that
he
was-
goes down with that fight there. Unfortunate for Nina.
I'm
So-
gonna have to say his gun skill. The guys he fought were worse than him. Not that he was better than them. You know.
Yeah.
He tried like on that second kill on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
We see him try to drop shot,
Mm-hmm.
but his butt is against the wall, which means he can't go prone all the way,
Yeah.
ruining his drop shot.
I would have.
Which
I
I
have
think
to
a
agree.
more skilled person would understand that and move accordingly.
Yeah, I would have to agree. You know, Nina, I do think was kind of a demon.
Okay.
But let's see these shots from Solo, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking that he's going to be popping out on that left side, but he decides to back up. Good choice. But to go back to Nina and Sam real quick before we completely forget about them, I would say Sam, terrible player. You know, I did give him a 6 on gun choice. I'm going to have to bring that all the way down to
Real
a
off.
4. Terrible. Movement, terrible. Definitely a 2. Team coordination for both of them, I'll say, is an absolute 0. Just 0 team coordination whatsoever. And then finally, gun skill for him. He lost, you know, 3 gunfights, 3 or 4 gunfights. So that's going to have to be at least a 1 for me as well. Just a terrible player all around.
You know, I would say Sam's overall gameplay. It would be an understatement to say that it left a lot to be desired. It left almost everything to be desired, frankly.
Yeah, I agree. But you know, now knowing what I know
He's
about
buy him
Sam,
back, or he's not gonna go prone here. Okay,
kinda-
Solo
kinda crazy.
making some questionable decisions. Doesn't even buy anything at the okay.
has $8,000, sees someone shooting at him, doesn't even buy his teammate back or play. You know, it's just really questionable plays from Solo, to be perfectly honest. We see his teammate win the fights though, and looks like he is stalling midair, probably just loading in.
Okay,
And here we go.
It was a decent gulag for Boogie. Not gonna lie.
It was.
The guy he was playing obviously wasn't like of Scump level.
True. Yeah.
Competitiveness.
I have to agree.
But it was a solid gulag showing from Boogie. I'm excited to see what he can do. We've already seen a little bit of what Solo can do, and I think what we took away from what Solo is doing is we saw his snipe skill, and it was fairly impressive. But what we also saw was his decision making and to not buy anything from the buys. And just kind of stand in the open while he's getting shot. That's not the best decision he could have made.
I will say this about Solo, and we did make this brief error, not realizing that Boogie was in the gulag. He was not able to buy his teammate back. So that is one error we made, but not even to play when he had that position. Just deciding to run away was definitely just a terrible choice by Solo.
Yeah, he definitely could have stayed prone behind the wall, played it up at least.
Exactly.
You know, and given a fair fight.
I agree. He probably could have gotten an easy break with his sniper rifle. We did see him use that before on one of the enemy teammates. We did see him get a crack, not a headshot, but you know, a respectable shot that is at least subpar or average for players in this video game. And I heard the throwing knife, so these guys are definitely demons as well. He sees him in the corner. Decent shots, not able to break, doesn't reload. Maybe looking for a push here.
Oh, it was a bad nade. That was a bad nade. Did
Yeah.
not go all the way down the stairs. Didn't even
Yeah.
reach the enemy.
I agree. Does
He's
not see
decent.
that guy on the next level. Just
Okay.
decides to push anyway. Gets a couple
Alright.
shots in.
He's
The flash
very
goes off.
aggressive play. He lives through the flash.
He does live
Interesting.
through. Nice. Good.
I
Honestly,
think
good play by Boogie.
it was a good play. I think it tells us more about who he's playing against, though. That he thinks that came from upstairs, but it actually just came from downstairs.
Yeah, no idea how he believes that it's coming from upstairs.
He thinks there's someone above him now, which is strange, and he's gonna lose this.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's gonna lose this. To
It was just a shockingly lack of awareness from Boogie to think that thermite stuck on the ceiling from above him. What does he think happened? Like, what was going through his mind? Did he think the thermite clipped through the ceiling from an opponent above?
honestly,
Who knows?
unsure. You know, and sometimes in these stressful situations, you know, we do see even ourselves making some random weird decisions. But I don't know. I feel like that was just a little uncalled for on Boogie. So it looks like we have not a girl and Gabe here.
And yeah.
No loadout. Definitely has the money to do it. Looks like we might see them go for loadout here.
Are you spectating girl or Gabe?
I'm spectating Gabe currently.
Okay, I am too.
Oh,
And I just want to
snipe shots.
comment right first. He did take a snipe shot, gets cover. I want to comment really quick. He was on the roof for a while with his SMG out.
Yep.
I don't know what he was planning on doing with the SMG from the roof. He was looking out where he had a much more competent long range AK-47. Like, be it not the best gun, but better than his SMG at any sort of range. I'm just kind of questioning that decision making, but okay, he hears him.
Yeah,
he's not really playing with he's not playing with his teammate. Is also, you know.
I agree. They definitely are doing
Okay, this is free. This is a free kill.
Free kill.
Strange to use
Definitely
this
is just botching this right here. The Milano is not a terrible gun, but definitely could be pulling out his AK to be getting a lot more damage than he's doing.
So it sees right now that Gabe has 6 kills, and I am racking my brain as to how. I have no idea how. With that gun skill I just saw, he had easily 2 free kills, and he cracked one of them.
I would have to agree. I don't know if this is, you know, these guys loadouts, but they have, again, plenty of cash, and they have not bought loadout, and you know, it could have maybe given them a little bit of an advantage where in this fight where now they're having to push into zone where players holding them, and it's looking like Gabe has 0 plates.
Yep.
So I'm just, you know,
he sees there's people right here.
he does indeed. Looks like
Weird shots. I don't know what he was shooting at. Like,
Not
I
a
knew there was a
girl?
guy there, but
looks like Gabe
Also,
will get the plates.
also I'm gonna question their decision making as to not run from like house to house, but just run out in the open the whole time. Run it, you know.
Yeah.
Like now they don't have a choice, but like before they did. You get sniping from 2 angles too. So it looks like this is gonna be game over for Gabe.
Yeah, that's not looking. You got not a girl getting sniped from behind. A couple snipers. You got a couple people on, you know, kind of in front of her to the right of zone, shooting at her. She's literally looking like she's trapped. And there goes Gabe. Looks like not a girl is gonna get some cover with the bridge going down into the little.
There's also multiple
river.
teams on bridge. I can see from here, so it might be short lived for Anna.
Looks like she's able to kind of save herself. Somehow she survived that for as long as she did. But just the shots just were not there. Let's quickly just give a quick run over of our thoughts on, you know, their gun skill and their choice before we move on to Pretzel. Looks like Pretzel's about to get smoked too. No, he has a self revive.
He does have a self revive. There's also the enemy right there. Does not see him.
And this team.
Oh, what a blunder! Oh, what a blunder! He hasn't even got him yet.
This guy.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
gosh! What is going on?
What is happening in this match I'm looking at?
Oh,
Pretzel really just deserved no chance to be alive there. But thankfully, he has his VPN flipped on, and he's playing against absolute bots.
He did the absolute least in that gunfight and still came out on.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I really would. So quickly, let's go back. Let's go back to Gabe and Not a Girl, and quickly comment on their decision making and their choices.
You know, I would have to say that Gabe had 6 kills. I'm starting to question whether he just like waited at the end to get like AFK kills at the beginning of the drop, because there's no way with that gun skill he could get 6 people to kill. Like,
Yeah.
you know. Oh,
I,
okay.
I would have to I'd have to agree with you, to be perfectly honest. But you know, honestly, in this match that we're watching, these guys really are not demons. So I'm wondering.
This is definitely not the sweatiest lobby I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. So honestly, in terms of gun choice, I have to give both of them, and this might come as a big shock, but both of them an automatic 0, since they both had plenty of money to get loadout and they decided against it.
That is true.
It's always going to be an automatic 0 in my book, and a big failure.
Yep.
For both of them. In terms of decision making and movement, you know, they're not the worst, but I gotta give them at least a 4. I feel like a lot of the wins that they had and the movement, they just really got lucky. You know, and
I don't know what that thermite throw was from Pretzel.
Unsure.
I don't know what he saw.
Truly unsure.
I feel like he's just wasting equipment at that point. Okay, so we got the heartbeat. It's a good use of the heartbeat. You know, not too much heartbeat, but like useful heartbeat.
True. If
we know that they're probably in bunk.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And I'm not loving this decision by Garbage Man to tell all of China that they're right there. I don't like. Okay. It sounds like Pat with the HDR a few nights ago.
I agree. Just taking wild shots at literally anybody. You know, anybody that will peek their head.
See, and then they see now, and they have a precision. Oh, there's a guy coming out of the bunker.
See, they knew those guys were there.
A little bit.
I do feel like he did partially get a little bit lucky. He does end up picking up that kill right there as well, though.
Wow.
We are down to 5 players, 3 teams left, 2 teams of 2, and 1 team of 1. Let's see what Pretzel and Garbage Man are able to do here. Something like a wide open circle. This is going to be a hard rotation.
All right. And just keep in mind, there's plenty of loot around them, but they choose to have these guns. At least Pretzel, I am kind of questioning this iron sight choice, especially in this end circle where it's open.
Yeah.
You know?
Long range. You know.
This guy to your left there. He's got the little bit extra plates. Oh, he tagged.
Oh,
okay.
He sees him coming around. This guy is an absolute moron. Just does not. Oh, and then you got this guy just standing the absolute open, and he gets the kill.
Pretzel takes it.
Honestly, man, the breakdown for that is interesting. Did Pretzel deserve that W? I guess in this lobby, when they all, you know, are bad, Pretzel's got his VPN flipped on. He's in freaking Venezuela. You know, but really he's in, you know, California in his mom's basement. I'm just really thinking that Pretzel didn't deserve that win.
Yeah.